Hello and welcome, Relocation Football League fans, to another edition of the final week in Season 2 of the RFL. We got ourselves an AFC matchup between the number one team in the RFL, the Red Dragons, and the Orlando Sentinels. So welcome out here in Orlando. This is the final game for the Red Dragons being named a Los Angeles team. We're going to move over to San Diego by the time of the playoffs, so that stadium's going to be up and ready, and we'll be in San Diego in the playoffs for them. But talking about these teams coming in, this has been a heated rivalry. We already know how competitive and how stacked the AFC South is. I mean, you got two of the teams going into the playoffs, and the Orlando Sentinels at the last minute really just lost an opportunity to be able to compete in the postseason, losing their last two games. It really cost them. They had an opportunity to have it where three AFC South teams would have been in the playoffs, so both the wild card spots would have been taken. But these past couple of losses cost them that, and now they are no longer eligible. But they are, of course, looking to try to end their season with a huge win here at home in front of their home crowd if they can knock off the Los Angeles Red Dragons. We already know about the Los Angeles Red Dragons being the toughest team in the RFL so far, hoisting the best record with a 14-1 record, looking to try to claim their 15th. So these guys had a great season compared to last season. They didn't even make it into the playoffs last season. Here they are, first time being able to get in it. And these guys have made a statement. As I said, this offense has always been what we've talked about as far as, if that offense had got better, and this team would definitely be a playoff team, and that's exactly what they are. They're definitely in a run to even win a championship. But talking about the key players coming in this game here, Los Angeles, their offense, that's the whole key right there for them to have success. Is just their offense to ball out, have success. CJ Bobo do his thing on the ground, and as well as Joey Luigs making the right decisions. And then on Orlando's side of the ball, everybody just needs to step up. Reed Wagner needs to play like a 99 overall quarterback. I mean, that's big time for him to play like that, and he hasn't really quite been playing like that all season. With all that being said, we talked about both teams. Here we are in Orlando. Let's get this one kicked off between the Red Dragons and the Sentinels. So kicking off are the Red Dragons to the Orlando Sentinels. This one going to be a little short as it's fielded at the 10. Nice juke move and a good return as he gets it out past the 30 to the 31. And that's where the offense will get started. What's good, Gaming Volunteer? What's good, Brandon? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And out here on offense, Trot starting quarterback Reed Wagner for the Sentinels. We talked about him. He's a key player here in this game. He's got to step up, be the 99 overall quarterback that he hasn't been all season, to be honest. He's just been accurate. First down, they're going to look for Reed Wagner to throw it, and he gets it out. It's a completion for some good yards, about 5, as he's able to find his receiver Streeter. And here's a look at the offense, a more closer, in-depth look. As I said, this offense been kind of inactive. I mean, the running game for these guys haven't quite been there for them. But I could say one thing is they're definitely going to probably look to improve that in the draft, so hopefully that'll help them out for next season. A 5-yard gain now sets up second down. Here goes Reed Wagner again looking to pass, throws. This one's on the money, and they're starting things out good. That's that's the first down of the day, and they'll have it out across the 48. What's good, Awesome Crocodile? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. A big game right here. Nice AFC South divisional matchup between the Red Dragons and the Sentinels. Last time each team met, of course, the Red Dragons got the best of them, looking to beat their division rivals twice this season. First down and 10. They're going to run the ball for the first time. That's a great job by the defense as Derek Williamson comes up from that linebacker position to make a tackle for a loss of 2. So great job right there by the defense. And speaking of this defense, we already know how tough Los Angeles defense is. And for guys who came in later, we already know that this is going to be the last time that they are going to be a Los Angeles team. They'll actually be going to San Diego at the start of the playoffs. So they'll be the San Diego Red Dragons. Here you go, 2nd down and 12. Reed Wagner going to look, throws across the middle. And there goes Streeter with another nice catch. So far, Reed Wagner starting the day out good, 3 for 3. And now they'll be set up with a 3rd and 4. So a big 3rd down situation here for Los Angeles. Let's see if they can get it. There goes Wagner looking, throws, and a completion for a 1st down. He's able to find Tyler McGarity. Tyler McGarity, he's had a solid season for the Sentinels, over 750 receiving yards this season. Right there, he comes up big for another Orlando 1st down. It was good, Cito. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. So Orlando on a bit of a roll here. Reed Wagner dishing the ball out really good with accuracy. He's going to look, throws again. He's got another completion. And there goes Streeter again. Knocked out of bounds, just inches short of the 1st down. What about Reed Wagner on this drive? Looking impressive. 5 for 5. Making some good throws. He's getting the ball out of his hands quick. Very fast release. Looking a lot better here in this game. It's 2nd down and inches. Play action. Reed Wagner's got some time. Going to look, throws, and it's going to be dropped in the end zone. Try to get it out there to his receiver, Keenan Drayton. He had 2 Red Dragon defenders in company. He could not come up with that catch, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Here's a look at the Red Dragons defense, as we talked about being the strength of this team. Their linebacker, Charles Raymond, the outside linebacker there, number 51, is definitely a key player for this offense to look out for, as he can disrupt and make some huge plays in the backfield. And of course, we already know he was a great linebacker a season ago and was a great one this season. And he was actually last season's linebacker of the year winner. And here goes a run for the rookie, and that's going to be Irvin Thomas getting his first carry of the game, 6 yards. So they're moving down the field. 1st down after 1st down. Here they are, 1st and 10 at the 18. Offset I formation. Counter run play here, and this one not going to go for much. That's Carlos Leveretti getting a carry and a tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. That is Gabe Gales who comes up with that solid tackle, and now that brings up 2nd down and 11. Says there any change, any way to change camera? You don't want to change it, but I feel no, there's no way to really change the camera. Plus, this is the most realistic you could get it. The behind the back view is just like a user player, so it's better to see it like this so you can get an actual broadcast presentation. So another run now sets up 3rd and 6 after a 5-yard gain, and the pitch, shotgun for Wagner. There goes Wagner looking to try to throw for another 1st down. Pressure is coming, and he barely gets that pass off. That was a dangerous looking situation he was in. Almost could have resulted in a pick. But a great job right there by the defense. They get the pressure to get there in time. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Sentinels. So a great drive getting stalled out there towards the end as they reach the red zone. And this is where this defense of the Red Dragons have been at their best. You say have the Red Dragons locked in. Yep, the Red Dragons are the number 1 seed in the RFL. Every team, even if they were to win, that's on top, they still will have the best record. They're the only team to reach 14 wins, and everybody else at best will only be able to reach 13. So they are definitely the number 1 seed in the RFL. And so the field goal attempt is good for Orlando, and they're going to get the lead here to start this one out on their opening drive with that. Now they're going to kick it off to Los Angeles offense as their special teams looking to give them some good field position. This one's going to be fielded from the 1-yard line, and he'll get it out to about the 25. That was a great job. Great coverage there by the special team unit of the Sentinels. And so coming out for the first time today, the starting quarterback for the Red Dragons, Joey Lewis. He's had an impressive season, definitely way better than he was a season ago. Over 3,000, close to 4,000 yards passing, he can break that if he throws for over 250 yards in his game, which he could most likely do. And he's got 23 touchdowns and 16 interceptions on the season. He's been pretty good, though. Really solid for the Red Dragons, and a huge reason on why their offense have stepped up. But right there on first down, they run the ball, and Askew gets in the backfield for Orlando and makes a solid tackle for loss on C.J. Bobo. And that's going to be a key for this game all the way for the Sentinels, is to not let C.J. Bobo get off to a hot start. If they allow him to run the ball, it's just going to be a tough day for them. Joey Louis going to look to throw, completes it out to his tight end, Sean McClure, and he'll just get the yardage back that they lost on the previous play. So now they'll face 3rd and 10. Here's a look at the Red Dragons offense. As we talked about, the key player for them, C.J. Bobo. And let's not also forget about their tall outside receiver standing at 6'6", Deontay Compton. An absolute beast on the outside. Not a guy you want to leave in one man-to-man coverage one-on-one. 3rd down and 10, play action, pressure is coming, and a fumble. It's going to be recovered by the Sentinels, and they are going to have offensive possession and great field position at the 22. So a costly turnover there by Joey Louis. And the Sentinels going to have an opportunity to extend their lead. That was a great job by DiMache, the defensive end, getting off the block there. Sheds him and comes up with a huge play for the Sentinels. So this offense, Reed Wagner coming back out onto the field, looking to end their drive that they had on the opener much better with 6 instead of 3. He says, so this game they don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, they don't have to worry about anything at all. Yeah, this is meaningless. And there goes a pass. He tried to get out to Keenan Drayton. That was some great coverage by the rookie, Le'Veon Henry. He's been really solid also, his rookie campaign here for the Red Dragons. 2nd down and 10. They're going to run the ball, and Carlos Leveretti, not really much to get there, as it will be a short gain, maybe about 2 on the carry. So at the start of this one, it's now 3rd and 8. Here goes Wagner looking to throw, and this one's off the mark. The pressure kind of got there, forced him to throw a little bit of an incomplete pass, and they're going to have to once again settle for 3. At least they'll be able to take advantage of the turnover they got, and hopefully for the Red Dragons, they learned their lesson, especially Joey Louis. Try to get rid of the ball faster, or at least try to throw the ball away when you see the defense coming in that high. Still a young quarterback, but here goes the kickoff as the Red Dragons going to have it in the end zone, and they'll take a knee for a touchback. So the offense going to trot right back out onto the field, starting at the 25-yard line, just as they did on their last possession, which ended in a fumble and ended up 3 points more for the Sentinels. Let's see how they'll come out and respond now after being down 6 points. Going to start off a handoff to C.J. Bobo, and not really much to get there, as he'll get a couple of yards. And like I said, the biggest key here in this game for the Sentinels, as we'll look at their defense, is to stop the running game of C.J. Bobo. If they get him going, this offense of the Red Dragons is practically impossible to stop. What's good, Rasheed, for the win? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. So a 2-yard gain on first down, and it's 2nd and 8. Right back on the ground with C.J. Bobo, and once again, the same story, a short gain, as he'll pick up another 2 yards, and now the offense will face a 3rd and 6. So 3rd down and 6 here for the Red Dragons, and the gun is Joey Louis. He's going to look to pass, 4-man pressure coming, throws over the middle, and a wide open, he has Fender for a first down, as he'll bring it all the way across midfield to the 49. So a big gain right there for the Red Dragons. It was a crucial 3rd down, You saw Russell Fender coming out of the backfield, running a nice angle route here, getting open in a man-to-man coverage, and then just showing off the speed. And that's one thing about the running backs of the Red Dragons. They like to go with speed backs. Both their running backs, over 90 speed ratings, so they're definitely interested in having running backs that are just based off of pure speed, just in case if they go another route of picking up another running back in the draft, which I doubt they will. And here goes a run yet again for CJ Bobo. He's got 4 carries for -3 yards. This defense of Orlando just absolutely keying on shutting down the running game of the Red Dragons, and it's working out really well. They're getting the job done. Play action here. Here goes Joey Lewig on a throw, and wide open as he's able to connect with his receiver, Deontay Compton. Nice high catch there, and it's going to set up a first down after a gain of 22. Pressure was coming in, but Joey Lewig standing tall and delivering a nice pass, and that was just a great route by Deontay Compton. He ran a beautiful route, even had the corner and coverage out of bounds. And so that was a nice, I believe that was a comeback route. And it sets up 1st and 10 at the 30 here for Los Angeles. Well, good-looking drive here. Definitely the best so far on the day. Joey Lewis going to look, throws, and he's got Sean McClure on a nice corner route. He's 4 for 4 so far in the day, distributing the ball well. So that's going to now set up another 1st down and 10 here for the Red Dragons at the 15. So they'll come out. They got 3 tight ends here at the line of scrimmage. They're stacked on that left side, and they'll run to the left as CJ Bobo yet again going to be bottled up. No gain. And they're just absolutely sending nothing but blitzes and filling up those gaps for CJ Bobo to be able to run through. He hasn't been able to find any crease through this offensive line to be able to run. 2nd down and 10. Here's an outside run. CJ Bobo, better tackle there as he picks up 3. And now it brings up 3rd and 7. Excuse me, you guys. I got to take a little break real quick. Answer this text message real quick, but I'll be right back. Oh, I gotta say that. Look at that. That's a touchdown. Had to come back for that. Huge play right there. Malcolm Rucker on a reception, and just like that, it's a tie ball game at 6. An extra point. Going to give the Red Dragons a lead if they can get it. All right, you guys, still gotta take a little break here. Gotta get something situated. All right, you guys, so I'm back. I had to hurry up and give out my serial number for my computer so I can finally get that fixed. It's been a minute since just trying to hook that up to the computer every time. Here we are back into the action. Red Dragons here, 2nd down and 9. Reed Wagner going to throw, and he's got a completion to Keenan Drayton for a gain of 29, and that's going to be a 1st down across midfield down at the 40. And that's Keenan Drayton's first catch of the day. Reed Wagner standing tall in the pocket. Off the edge, he got pressure, but a beautiful pass thrown, standing tall in the pocket and delivering an on-target pass. And Keenan Drayton coming up with a great catch. Orlando's offense looking pretty solid here in this game. They've been making some big plays. They're down just a point. They were up here for the most of the first quarter, but now here they are looking to try to get their lead back. A run right there with Carlos Leveretti, and that is going to end this first quarter. Competitive one. The Red Dragons on top here just by a point with a score 7-6. Had to connect my app, you guys, so if you sent a message and would like to send a message again and you wanted me to answer something, please send it again, because when I took that break, unfortunately my app closed, so I can't see you guys' messages. This is why I need to get this computer fixed. But 3rd down and 1, they're going to run the ball, and 2nd down, they're going to run the ball. Now it's just 3rd down and 1 for Orlando. See if they can get this yard. 4 receivers out wide for Reed Wagner. And here goes a run. Carlos Leveretti able to pick up the first down that they need. So now it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Like I said, this offense moving on this defense pretty well. A lot of teams in the RFL honestly can't say that they have done that. Red Dragons defense have been amongst the top in the RFL. They've been making some huge plays all season, forcing turnovers. And so far, no turnovers on the day for Orlando. Here goes Reed Wagner looking, throws, and he's got a first down. Looks like he has forward progress. And no, they're going to say he came back. So they didn't give him the forward progress on that. The tight end, Brandon Cushion, comes up with the reception. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 2. What's good, East Coast Gaming? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Really good competitive one in this one. This Red Dragons and Sentinels games have always been some great games to watch. Nice gain of 8 though on the hook route. Now it's 2nd down. Under center is Reed Wagner though. Motion Keenan Drayton. And they're going to send blitz. Throws wide open. And that's going to be a 1st and goal now as he connects with Roland Jeffries, his tight end. And Reed Wagner looking solid. 8 for 12, over 100 yards passing after that completion. And that was just a dime, throwing that one on the move. Seeing the pressure coming from that right side, rolling out to his left, and putting that one on the money. Now it's 1st and goal at the 3. It's good, Emoji. Appreciate you coming to the live stream. Wagner going to look to throw. One-on-one fade here. Actually, he had 2 guys over there. It was pretty much one-on-one. The linebacker didn't even interact, but Burge, the safety, coming up with a play on that ball, and Keenan Drayton, once again, can't come down with it today. So with that incomplete pass, it's now 2nd and goal here at the 3-yard line. Quick snap, a handoff, and that's going to be gobbled up for a loss on the play. Carlos Leveretti gets met by Charles Raymond. We talked about him. Charles Raymond, defensive linebacker of the year a season ago. Could be in that chase, in that category again to win it 2 times back-to-back. 3rd down and goal. Here goes Reed Wagner. Pressure's coming, and he's sacked. Off the edge comes Sims, and that is going to end their drive. And for the 3rd time today, they're going to have to be forced to kick a field goal. And at least they'll be able to give them the lead, but they don't want to keep ending these good-looking drives with 3 points every time. And that's a great job by Sims there. Nice little push-pull as he was able to get around inside of that left tackle. He comes up with a huge sack for Los Angeles, so defense, once again, getting the job done and stiffening up in the red zone. So the kick is up and good, and with that, the Sentinels will retake their lead by 2. Brand new score, 9-7. Here's the kickoff. This one in the air, a little bit short as he'll field it at the 8. And he'll be down at the 26-yard line. So a pretty decent return there, almost about 20 yards. It's an 18-yard return by number 18, Malcolm Rucker right there. And the offense going to come out here at the 26. CJ Bobo, let's talk about him. So far running the ball, we've known he's been a beast running the rock all season, but so far against this Sentinels front 7, hasn't been going all that great for him. And here they go. Maybe I spoke too early. Here goes a run down the sideline. CJ Bobo, he may be gone. 10-5 touchdown, Los Angeles. And just like that, just when I started to say how great of a job this defense was doing against shutting down CJ Bobo, they go with an outside run to the left, and CJ Bobo shows us that 91 speed as he takes it all the way the distance to the house for a 6. We weren't going to be able to contain him that long. We already know he's the home run hitter this season in the RFL when it comes to running the ball to the outside. And right there, it's a touchdown for the Red Dragons. And so the extra point is up, and it's good. Brand new score, 14-9. So let's see how the Orlando Sentinels will respond. Will their defense still try to step up and do as great as a job that they've been doing against the run game, despite giving up that long touchdown run? I mean, they've done an excellent job despite that carry. And so hopefully that doesn't really affect them as far as being able to shut down this run game and trying to make some plays, because when you give up a touchdown run like that, that hurts the team psychologically. But coming back out onto the field, Reed Wagner. He's been having some impressive drives, but they just haven't been able to finish any. They got 3 field goals on the board, and that's why they got the 9 points. And now here they go, 1st down and 10 at the 26. What's good, Zach? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Play action here. Pressure is coming. It's picked up. He can't get rid of the ball. They're going to say it's a fumble, but the other referee, I guess, is going to say that it wasn't. And that's going to result in a sack. 2nd sack of the day for the Red Dragons, as that's Gabe Gales coming up with that one. Let's bring up now 2nd down and 18. And the play action fake just took a little bit too long. Gales actually got picked up. The running back taking on 2 blocks, as you can see right there. And he just didn't get there in time. He did a good job. Defensive tackle CJ Core, he stood up, and also Gales, of course, wasn't going to be able to hold him for too long, and that ends up in a sack. 2nd down and 18, quick throw out, and it's going to be out to Cushing. The tight end, not too much to get there, as he'll pick up about 5, and now it's 3rd and 13. So this defense making things harder here on this drive, and now they'll be facing a long 3rd down situation. Third down in the gun. Here goes Reed Wagner. Pressure's coming again, and that one's going to be dropped incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down, and this Los Angeles defense getting it done. Great job right there by Seth Hope, forcing the incomplete pass as he was all over Carlos Leveretti. So these offensive possessions have been kind of impressive for the Sentinels, other than that one. But they've been struggling so far offensively. Hopefully they get to turn things around. And there goes a penalty. He roughed the kicker, diving way too early. And that's going to give the Sentinels a 1st down. So that's roughing the kicker. That's going to give them 15 yards and an automatic 1st down. The safety, Alex Stone, he's got to know better than that to dive so early. The kick's definitely going to be off. He goes airborne. And just like that, Reed Wagner, he's out here fist pumping, knowing he's got an opportunity to go right back out onto the field. So it's 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Here goes Wagner. going to look, throws it out, and it's a completion, I believe, to Roland Jeffries, his tight end. He picks up 7. I know if the offense capitalizes on that turnover, this defense is going to be feeling some type of way about that special teams penalty by Alex Stone. Here goes a run, and Leveretti is going to be bottled up, and he will not be able to get it across the midfield, across the first down marker, excuse me, as he'll only pick up a yard there. So now it's 3rd down and 2 for the Sentinels. Big down here for both sides. The Red Dragons want to hurry up and get themselves off the field. They already had a good stop. Let's see if they can make that happen. Jeffrey's going to be motioned out to the left side. A handoff, and up the middle goes Carlos Leveretti for a big first down as he gets it across midfield to the 46. That was a great job by the offensive line. You can see them blocking there. A huge gap for Carlos Leveretti to run through. And the Sentinels moving the ball here. There's a flag on the field. May have been a false start, and that's exactly what it is. So that's going to back them up 5 yards. As Boley, the offensive lineman's caught moving too fast, and now it's 1st down and 15 at the 49, their own 49. There's a handoff. Leveretti trying to get to the outside, but all he can do is get right back to the line of scrimmage. He's met by Charles Raymond. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 15. Penalties cost you. And they're going to need 15 yards still here facing 2nd down. Let's see what play they'll call here. They'll run it again with the rookie Irvin Thomas. And he'll go right back to the line of scrimmage. So 2 back-to-back run plays. Seth Hope comes up. Actually, that was Derek Williamson. Came up with that solo tackle. And now it's 3rd and 15 for the Sentinels. So 15 yards to go. Play action here by Wagner. Throws, and it's complete, as that is Keenan Drayton, who's going to hang on to that ball in traffic. Actually made the first defender miss. He looked like he was coming in for the kill shot, and then he actually managed to spin around Marvin Burge, as you can see right there, hanging on, avoiding that contact. That kill shot looked like it would have been pretty bad, but great awareness by Keenan Drayton, and that's going to be Orlando 1st down. Big 1st down pickup there for Orlando. Let's see if they can actually finish out a drive this time. Another false start up front.
False start, offense.
For the 2nd time, that's Boley. Don't know what he's doing. He's got to get disciplined. You got to get him right. Make sure that he's not jumping off the sides and hearing it in the huddle or what they're going to go off. And it's 1st down and 15 once again. Here goes a handoff. Leveretti. It's about a yard on the carry. Not really much. And now it's 2nd down and 14. Offset I formation. They're going to go with play action. Reed Wagner setting up, throws, and he's got Keenan Drayton again for another Orlando 1st down. And he just wins there on the dig route. Looked like it was man-to-man coverage. And he just comes up with another big catch. Yeah, it was one-on-one right there. Man-to-man coverage as he goes to work on Le'Veon Henry there, the rookie out of Michigan State. And now it's 1st down and 10 at the 15. Handoff, and here goes Leveretti as he'll be hawked down by Derek Williamson for a short gain, just about 2 yards on the play. And now it's 2nd down and 8. And we've seen today this Red Dragons defense has been very solid in the red zone all day. Nothing but field goals on the board for the Sentinels. Let's see if they can actually finish out a drive and take back their lead. Here they go, a throw out to the rookie Irvin Thomas, and he's in for a touchdown. The alumni out of UCLA coming up with a huge reception and giving the Orlando Sentinels a touchdown to extend their lead, or to actually take back their lead. So a good competitive game here we're seeing. This extra point going to put them up by 2, and it's good. So a brand new score. The Orlando Sentinels able to finally finish out a drive and make the score now 16-14 over the Red Dragons. 13 play. I'll never read that because they're definitely off. It was not an 109-yard drive. That's impossible. But still, really good drive right there by the Sentinels. And here we go. A return by Malcolm Rucker. Gets it out past the 20, but he doesn't get it to the 25. And the offense going to come out at the 22. I don't think it was his first career touch. It said it was his first career touchdown? It did say that, didn't it? That's amazing. Yeah, they haven't really been giving him any touches ever since drafting him, and I believe he's going to be a nice future back here for this franchise of the Sentinels. Right there coming up big with a touchdown to give them back the lead. But here we go, first down and 10 for the Red Dragons. They're going to go with another outside run with CJ Bobo, who we've seen earlier take it the distance all the way to the house for a touchdown. And now that's going to bring up second down and 8 as the defense reacts much better and holds them to 2. It was good, low budget Dante. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Bunch formation here for the offense. Joey Lewis going to look to throw. Gets it out to Sean McClory. Makes the catch, but there's a flag on the field. And it's on the defensive side. As Darian Mahaffey, the cornerback, is called for holding. And that's going to give them an automatic first down. Definitely agree with you, East Coast Gaming. The Sentinels definitely playing a lot better than last time against the Red Dragons. I believe the Red Dragons destroyed the Sentinels. What was the score, 40-10? It was a pretty bad game. Nice, embarrassing blowout. And now here at home, let's see if they can make something happen. Offset I formation after the penalty. It's 1st and 15. They'll go on the ground with CJ Bobo. And Bobo getting it to the 27-yard line. And that's going to pick up 4 at second down. Appreciate that, Sean Rivas. Always live stream my games and make sure to give you guys the best commentary that I can to actually make it feel like you're part of an actual sport broadcast. Look at me getting caught up. But if you would like to learn more about the league, you can go check out my website, relocationfootballleague.com. You can even become part of this league, submit a draft player, see your guy play in these commentated games, and see if he can lead a team to a championship, man. It's a really good series and league to be a part of, man. Second down and 11. Joey Lewis going to look, throws this one, a dangerous pass, almost picked off. But luckily for the Red Dragons, it falls incomplete. So now that sets up 3rd and 11 after that terrible decision to make that throw by Joey Lewis. Under center is Joey Lewis here for the Dragons. And they're just going to run the ball. Here goes Russell Fender, the backup, getting a carry. And he will go down after a gain of about 4. And with a timeout there called by the Sentinels, they'll have 2 remaining, and looking like they may just look to try to score before the end of the half. So this is a nice decision, just barely under 2 minutes. No problem, Sean Reeves. Appreciate you coming through the live stream and showing your support. And so here goes the punt. He gets it off, and it bounces inside the 5, and it'll go in the end zone for a touchback. So the offense going to come out at the 20-yard line. They have the lead here with 2 points. Reed Wagner going to come out onto the field. Here's a look at his stats for the day. 13 of 19, 166 yards, a touchdown, and he's done an excellent job taking care of the ball. No interceptions. First down and 10. Here goes Wagner with a quick throw, and that's a nice reception by McGarity. The ball looked a little bit thrown way behind, which forced him to come back, and it didn't get him anything on that reception. So no gain on the play. It's second down. Once again, Wagner looking to throw wide open as he finds Brandon Cushion. That's his tight end picking up a first down. They're not running their 2-minute offense. They're still taking their time. They do have 2 timeouts, so they're just trying to move down the field soon really fast and without burning any timeouts or tiring their guys out. But here they go with a throw over the middle, and that's a completion to McGarity. So that's a gain of 9, 2nd down and 1 at the 40. Airing it out pretty good here against this solid Red Dragons defense. Here goes Wagner, another quick throw and a completion out to McGarity again as he hooks up with him on a hitch, and that's going to be 1st and 10 at the 47. A second timeout called by the Sentinels, and they're looking good here. It looks like they may get some more points to extend their lead before the end of the first half. This could be a huge season-ending victory for the Sentinels. Of course, as we all know, not going to be able to play in postseason, but they can knock off the #1 team here before their season is over, especially knowing that they are their division rivals. This is definitely going to be a huge win for them, and they'll have something to look forward to in next season. Wagner looking to pass, throws, gets it out to Carlos Leveretti, and he's going to be taken down at midfield. Gain of 4. Now it's 3rd and 7 here for the offense. They have 1 timeout. The time's continuing to wind down, and they aren't in field goal range. They need to hurry things up. 3rd and 7. Still haven't snapped the ball, and we're under 20 seconds. Wagner's going to look, tries to throw. He gets sacked, fumbles the ball. It's picked up by the defensive tackle, C.J. Core, and he's going to scoop and score. And just like that, before the end of the half, the Sentinels, trying to just risk it, go down the field and try to get the points, ends up coughing the ball up. And what have I already said about this man right here? Number 51, Charles Raymond, coming up with the sack fumble. And the defensive tackle, who's been excellent for the Red Dragons. Look at the big guy scoop and score, taking it the distance. And just like that, Los Angeles is going to reclaim that lead. And so that's the first turnover of the day for the Sentinels, and it cost them some points. And the extra point of the Red Dragons goes up, and it's good. The score now 21-16. Definitely was clutch. That was a huge play that needed to be made, and this is why he was linebacker of the year a season ago. Led the league in sacks, and right there comes up with a sack fumble. And he's absolutely dominating, looking to try to win that award again. There goes the kickoff. He'll field this one at the 6-yard line, and he takes a hard shot by the linebacker, Gales. And he injures him. Looks like he's slow to get up. That was a huge shot that Porter just took, and he is favoring his leg, so I assume he's going to be out probably for the game. That was a pretty bad hit. And he's on the sideline, helmet off, drinking Gatorade, so hopefully the injury's not that bad, but it isn't really going to matter as this is the last game of the season, so he'll be back for next season. But now the Sentinels playing it smart here. They're going to come out in the victory formation, just take the knee. Of course, they're down. Now they'll go into the locker room and look forward to game planning on how they're going to come back into this one. Late turnover there, costing them the lead before the end of the first half. The score now 21-16 Red Dragons. And so analyzing this game so far, the keys that I've got to take away looking at the Sentinels is their offense. So they're doing a good job moving the ball down the field on this Red Dragons defense, which, as I've said before, not too many teams have been able to do. But they are just, going down the field, making some big plays. But when it comes to them getting in the red zone, which we know the Red Dragons are at their best defensively, they just haven't been able to finish drives. They finished one drive up before, and that helped them take the lead. But so far, the Red Dragons, their offense, they're clicking a little bit. And what about this play right here? Irvin Thomas getting his first touchdown on the season, his first career touchdown. They got to find a way to get that man the ball some more. Hopefully they'll be thinking about that heading into Season 3. But this fumble right here really costing the Red Dragons, really costing the Sentinels their lead right there. And they had some momentum heading into the second half, but with that just pretty much killed everything. We're coming out to this game in the second half. The Red Dragons are going to be getting the ball. This one's going to be in the end zone, and it's going to be taken out. And here he goes. He's got some blocks. And it's a good return as he gets it all the way to the 35. Excellent return right there by Sawanga. And back out onto the field here for the first time in the second half, trots Joey Lewis. There they go after a big return by Sawanga. First and 10 at the 35. Dropping back to pass, quick throw and completion out to the tight end Sean McClure. And he gets to about the 45. It's a gain of about 10, but they'll be inches short. And still thinking about what I've been saying all season about the Red Dragons, and even last season when I said if this offense had just gotten better, they always had a good running game, but if the passing game had just gotten better for them, this will be a whole nother team, and they could be a playoff team. And look at them now. They got better throwing the ball, and they are the #1 seed in the RFL, and so far looking to claim their 5th win. So far they have the record of the best season by any RFL team so far. So they've been doing excellent. And like I said, the offense, had they improved, this would be a totally different team, and that's exactly what they are. Third down in inches. Going to run the ball, and here goes CJ Bobo, and I think he's got enough for the first down, and he does. So that's going to continue their drive as he just gets it out past the 45 to the 46. And now it's going to be first down. Yeah, he definitely got across that plane there for the first down. And here they go. Shotgun for Joey Lewis. Hand off to CJ Bobo, and a nice solid tackle as they're going to drop him for no gain. CJ Bobo looking at his carries on the day, 11 carries, 81 yards, averaging a little over 7 yards a carry. So he's been doing an excellent job on the ground, mainly thanks to that long touchdown run he had earlier, but still got to give credit to the Sentinels defense. They've been, for the most part, other than that run, they've been doing a great job shutting them down. And here goes another run with CJ Bobo. This one another short gain. He gets about a yard or two. So now this offense facing third down and 8. One safety at top for the Sentinels. He's going to look to throw. Throws one deep. Has a guy wide open. And there he goes down the sideline. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Joey Lewis able to connect with a long touchdown bomb to his receiver, Troy Siller. And that is going to stretch the lead some more. And head coach of the Sentinels, Frankie Garbanzo, like, come on. Got to be able to make this play. Had him at a third down and 8 situation all the way across their own side of the field. They go man-to-man coverage. The pressure doesn't get there. They send a man blitz, and they pay for it as he wins on the outside. And now they will increase their lead to 11-12 if this kick is good, and it is. So the brand new score, the Los Angeles Red Dragons on top of the Sentinels, 28-16. He's going to field this one at about the 9, and that's going to be Brandon Oliver, the safety on the return, getting it out to about the 28. 19-yard return there, pretty decent return. And coming back out onto the field is this offense of the Sentinels. You saw in the first half they've had some trouble, finishing out drives. But here in the start of this one, hopefully they've game planned and figured out ways to be able to do that. So here they are, first and 10 at the 28. Reed Wagner got some time in the pocket, throws it out, gets it to Carlos Leveretti. And he's going to lose big yards there. It's a loss of 4. The defense getting right after him as soon as he made the catch. And that's going to bring up now second down and 14. Quick throw here by Wagner, and look at that over-the-shoulder catch by Tyler McGarity. That's going to also give the Sentinels a first down. So it's first and 10 at the 39. Big catch made right there. Counter run play, and the defense all over Leveretti on that run as he'll just get right back to the line of scrimmage. Sims and Core there on the tackle. Now it's second down and 10. Gonna run the ball. Nice cutback. And here's the rookie Irvin Thomas, who scored a touchdown earlier, the only touchdown that they have so far. Getting his first carry, and he picks up a decent gain of about 5. Now it's 3rd down. Gonna come out 4 receivers here. Tight end out to the left. Wagner gonna look, throws, and intercepted by the Red Dragons. And this is gonna go back for a touchdown. Not a smart decision there by Reed Wagner by any means. Jalen Hayward coming up with the pick 6, and that is going to stretch their lead now by even more points. He tried to squeeze that one in there, but that is not a smart decision. Hayward was playing over top. Of course, he wasn't on him, but when you make those side lateral throws, I mean, that's a distance that it's got to travel. He throws it, and it's just easy for Hayward to just step up, drive down on the ball, and comes up with a pick 6. And just like that, the Red Dragons dominating here the start of the second half. And the extra point is up and good. And the brand new score here, the Red Dragons putting it on the Sentinels at home, on the road actually, 35-16. And that's got to draw all the momentum and all the life out of this team after giving up a pick 6 like that. Their defense gave up a touchdown. I mean, this team right now has got to be feeling some type of way, and hopefully they can keep their momentum up and still be able to compete in this game. We still got pretty much 2 quarters left in this. We do have 2 quarters left, but I mean, still a lot of time left in this game. They can come back. They just got to be able to make the plays happen. They cannot afford to turn the ball over. And they got to be able to take care of it like they did in the first half. Besides that fumble, they got scooped and scored. So 2 times a defensive touchdown has been scored on turnovers here. And there goes Reed Wagner looking off kilter there as he throws that ball too high. And the rookie Irvin Thomas unable to come up with the grab as he's thrown out of bounds. Momentum of the Red Dragons has got to be sky high. They got a huge lead so far. And there they go, 2nd down and 10, and you can tell that this Sentinels offense is discouraged. There goes another penalty. It's going to be a false start on the offensive line. And head coach Garbanzo is just like, man. And it looks like they're already calling it a game. A loss of 5 sets up 2nd down and 15. Reed Wagner looking to pass. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Just sits there in the pocket. Holds on to it too long. And he is sacked for the 2nd time today by Sims. This is what you got to do, man. You got a blitz coming. You see that the blitz coming. There's pressure. It's man-to-man coverage. The receivers, they haven't gotten open, though. Nobody got open at all, but when you see that the pressure is coming like that, the offensive line did the best they could, picking up the blitz. You got to throw the ball away, and this is what I've been talking about all season about Reed Wagner. For him to be a 99 overall rated quarterback and to be playing the way that he's been playing this season, I mean, it's just they got to feel some type of way about maybe drafting a quarterback here in this upcoming draft. And here they go looking as he throws this one out of bounds, incomplete. So now it's 4th and 22. Red Dragons' defense has just been on a whole nother level here at the start of the second half. And he gets the punt off. Here goes Sawanga. Going to take this kick. Heads out to the left side and will be taken down by Askew. The offense of the Red Dragons coming out onto the field. And they have a commanding lead here. Second down and 10. Here goes Lewis looking, throws, gets it out to CJ Bobo out of the backfield as he goes in the flats. Joey Lewis, 8 for 10 on the day. He's thrown for over 100 yards too, so he's been very efficient. throwing the ball, making some big plays with his arm. He had the one fumble that got turned over, but other than that, for the most part, he's been making some big plays. There goes another handoff. CJ Bobo gets about a yard short of the first down, and it's 3rd and 1. Sowell was right there on the tackle for the Sentinels. And now let's see if this defense can get the stop. I formation for the Red Dragons. I'm going to go with some play action, and off the edge they send a corner blitz, and here goes Ivory Odom, the defensive tackle, with a scoop and score of his own. We saw the same thing happen for the Red Dragons, and here for the Sentinels, they get the fumble recovery for a touchdown with their defensive tackle. And that's the second time today that Joey Lewis has fumbled, but that was a great blitz call. They sent the corner right there off the edge. That was Mahaffey, and Ivory Odom scooping and scoring it. And one thing, if you guys don't remember, Ivory Odom, he was a scoop and score machine a season ago. This guy had 3 defensive touchdowns, all off of fumble recoveries. What's good, Jarrell? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, man. Hope you seen that live stream from yesterday. I got to watch that one back. Your Gunners came up from a crazy come from behind win over the Desperados, man. It ended up being a high-scoring game, 54 to I believe 34. Yeah, to 38 actually. And so it was crazy. Looking like a high-scoring game, just like this one. With that fumble recovery and a touchdown, the Red Dragons lead has been cut now to 12. And here they go on a return as he gets it to about the 25. Actually, they're going to say he got it to the 26, but a good return right there for Malcolm Rucker. He says, Smitty my nitty. First down and 10 here at the 26-yard line. Shotgun for Lewis. Pressure's coming again, and down he goes for another sack. That's Ivory Odom, who had the fumble recovery for the touchdown, and now there he is with his first sack in the game, in the team's 3rd. And the play action is just taking this a little bit too long, but I actually feel that Joey Lewis has got to be able to throw the ball away. I mean, he's holding on to the ball too long. Both of these quarterbacks doing a poor job of making decisions faster enough to either throw it away or hit an open receiver. Here we go, 2nd down and 16. Shotgun for Lewis. Lewis got some good protection, throws, and over the middle he hits Troy Siller. Looks like he's got a first down, but does he? No, they're going to say he's inches short. He said, yeah, watched it this morning, just realized we had a lot of holes to fill. Yeah, definitely some spots to fill there on the team, but not too much. It's still got a solid team, man. And what about your backup quarterback, Jimmy Largent, stepping up, making some big plays? He definitely helped out with that comeback after Jabri Jackson got injured. 3rd and inches, and that was a dangerous pass, a little bit off the mark as he tried to get it out to Rucker. And Askew was in the vicinity. Made a break on the ball. Couldn't come up with the interception, but that's going to bring up 4th down for the Red Dragons. Yeah, definitely was a great game, that Desperados and Gunners game. Yeah, the crazy thing is both teams actually don't have on white. The Sentinels actually have a gray uniform on. I don't understand, because when I had to pick the jerseys, this was the best looking uniform. I thought the gray would be darker than this, but apparently it's not. I believe I still have the same uniforms too for Madden 18 too, so I definitely got to work on that though. To the Bree Jackson going down, maybe was it not? Yeah, maybe it was, man, because I mean, I ain't gonna lie, he's played pretty good this season, man. The man threw over 30 touchdowns. He had a lot of interceptions. You got to work on handling the ball a little bit better and not, having turnovers happen as much. But I mean, he had a solid season. Threw for over 4,000 yards too. I mean, he was the real deal. You might also have a future in Jimmy Largent, the backup quarterback, which before when this team came into existence and I made an expansion team video, it was already controversy off the bat between which one of those two, were going to be the starter for the quarterback position. So the whole time you got yourself a pretty solid backup. And who knows, you could take a risk, trade Jabri Jackson somewhere else. Jabri Jackson is a really solid quarterback, though. I'm going to let you know that. So that'll be probably a loss. And you might give another team an opportunity to actually, ball out offensively with him there. So, just something to think about. You can think about that. But, I mean, if you trade Jabri Jackson, you should be able to get a nice deal out of that. But you're going to have to roll with Jimmy Largent and possibly a draft pick also. So it's a lot to think about. And here goes the Red Dragons hawking down Reed Wagner. And down he goes for another sack. 10th sack on the season for Sims. He's been in 3 sacks, in this game so far. And that's his second half of sacks, so he's got a total of 2. And Christian Sims has just been dominant up front. The offensive line needs improvement. Yeah, offensive line definitely, I feel, is where the improvement needs to be the biggest. So hopefully they can make something happen. Here we go, 2nd down and 21. After the sack, here goes a throw completion out to Drayton. And he's been making some huge catches here for the Sentinels. He's at 90 yards with 5 catches so far. And it's 3rd and 4. Here goes Reed Wagner looking, throws, and he's got cushion. The tight end's going to pick up a 1st down, and they are on the move here on this Red Dragons defense. Don't count them out of this game yet. They were down heavy, and now here they are within 12 and moving the ball really good with just under 2 minutes left here in the 3rd. Handoff to the outside, and here goes Carlos Leveretti for another 1st down for the Sentinels. And this Red Dragons defense, maybe they're looking a little tired here. They look like they just can't keep up. Huge running lane for Leveretti to run through there. Makes a good decision, cuts it upfield, goes right back outside, and he picks up a huge 1st down for Orlando. I formation here. It's a handoff once again to Leveretti. He's spinning around, and that one's going to be a decent gain of about 3 yards. He said, is any of these teams playoff? Yeah, the Red Dragons are actually the #1 team in the RFL. They're 14-1. And the Sentinels, they're no longer playoff bound. About 2 weeks ago, they lost that eligibility to some huge losses that would have helped them actually claim a wild card spot. So they're just playing to try to, finish out the season on a good note. They're 9-6 on the season. So if they can reach 10 wins, that's a good goal for them at least. Yeah, Orlando definitely not going down without a fight. 3rd down and 5. Here he goes, checks it down, and it's a 1st down again for Orlando. As Reed Wagner is able to get it out to Bryson McFarland, and that's going to end this 3rd quarter, man. It's been an exciting one. The Sentinels finding themselves right back into this game. So here we are in the 4th and final quarter. The Red Dragons have a 12-point lead over the Sentinels with a 35-23 lead score. And so let's see with the Sentinels here at the ball at the 13 if they can cut that lead down some. He's going to look, throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Sentinels. Just like that, they are within just 6 points. An extra point will put them within 5. And that's the way you drive down the field and lead a team. Reed Wagner, after the interceptions, after the plays he's made today, stands firm here on this drive and goes down the field, coming up with a huge play. I would have to say the momentum definitely for the Sentinels sparked off of that fumble recovery for a touchdown to cut them, get them back within the game. And now the offense scoring a touchdown. Extra point is up, and it is good. So the brand new score, the Red Dragons, still on top, but the lead has been cut to 5, with the score now being 35-30. Yeah, Red Dragons definitely ain't playing. They're one of the best teams, but here they are. They got to be careful here. I mean, they don't want to go into the playoffs with a loss, I mean, that kind of kills some momentum, not to mention they're going to have a bye week, so that's 2 weeks without football. Well, pretty much is 2 weeks. They take a L, and then they got to sit out a week and then play their first game at home. So that's going to be something there to watch out for. They got to make sure they maintain this lead. High-scoring divisional matchup here in the AFC South. And coming out onto the field are the Red Dragons offense. Joey Luigs, he had a couple of fumbles, some costly ones, and now the Sentinels, are within 5 points of tying this one up. But of course, a touchdown will give them the lead. First and 10 here at the 31. They're going to come out looking to air it out. 5 wide empty set. Quick throw, and he's off the mark. Had an open receiver, and surprisingly enough, Joey Luigs has only thrown 13 passes in this one, and he's completed 9 of them for 160 yards. So he's been making some big plays throwing the ball, but I mean, they haven't really had him throw the ball that much. Second and 10 at the 31 after the incomplete pass. Here goes Luigs, looking, throws, and across the middle, he's got Deontay Compton. He was still fighting and gets it out across midfield down to the 44. And that was a huge play being made there by a big-time receiver. Deontay Compton these past couple of weeks has shown he is one of the league's elite receivers. And there he is coming up with a huge reception, a big reception to set up first down and 10 across midfield. First and 10 again, they're going to come out in the 5 wide empty set. Blitz again sent, and there goes a quick completion out to the tight end, Sean McClure, as he jump cuts his way to the 30 for another Los Angeles first down. So first down and 10 here. Here goes Luigs once again in the backfield by himself. Throws, gets it out to Troy Siller, and he picks up about 9. And with that completion, that puts Joey Luigs over 200 yards passing here in this game. A really good looking drive here for the Red Dragons. And if they can score, that's really going to help them out to put more pressure on the Sentinels. And they've just been airing it out on this drive. Once again, 5 wide empty set. Showing they're not afraid to throw the ball here, and throws and completes it out to Deontay Compton again to set up first and goal at the 5. And look how hyped Sean McClure is. And with that completion, Sean McClure has thrown for over 4,000 yards in a season. That's what I said. If he had thrown for over 200 and I believe 20 yards, and 230 yards, which he's over now after that completion, he's going to break 4,000. He does it, and he caps off this amazing drive with a touchdown pass to Sean McClure. That's how you go down the field and execute. Joey Luigs absolutely just picking this secondary apart, and the Sentinels just had no answers for this aerial attack. That's why this team is so dangerous. The offense can make some plays, the defense or the strength of their team. So they're definitely a team that is just all around and a great team in the RFL and hard to beat. And that's the only reason why they got the one loss. And the only loss that they got is to their division rivals, and that's the Huskies. I mean, the Huskies showing that they are also a dominant team. They themselves only lost 2 games this season. And they'll finish out the season with a game against the Pioneers, which I'm pretty sure they'll, I mean, not giving out opinions, but they are projected to win, and they should. And here we go, as the Red Dragons cap off that drive with that touchdown, and that's going to now push their lead back to 12. Sentinels here on the return. Carlos Leveretti gets it to the 26, and now it sets up first and 10. Reed Wagner going to come right back out onto the field. Had an impressive drive last time he was out onto the field. And let's see if he can repeat that again and give his team 6. Back down by 12, man. A high-scoring game in this one. No blowout this time for Orlando. Wagner going to look, throws, gets it out to Cushing. And Cushing's going to be taken down at the 32 for a gain of 6. Second down and 4 here for the Sentinels after the completion to Cushing. It's going to be shotgun for Wagner. 3-man rush, so he's going to have pretty much all day to throw. And there he goes. And he almost completes it out to Keenan Drayton. But as soon as he catches the ball, he is awaited with a hard, nasty shot by, I believe that's Henry. Let's get another look at this. Wagner able to put that ball on the money, but he takes a clean shot up top by the safety, and that's going to bring up now 3rd and 4 for Orlando. What's good, Mark? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And their center is Wagner. He throws it, and this one out too soon. Couldn't get out of his break fast enough, and that one sails over his head, incomplete. And it's now 4th down for the Orlando Sentinels. They're going to have to punt it away. Expect the offense of the Red Dragons to just get this ball fielded and just run the ball as much as they can and run out the clock. Yeah, most definitely. Red Dragons are the competition. And for guys who don't know, Mark, who's listed as I'm having a problem in the comments, he is the head coach of the Sentinels, of the Huskies. And the Huskies the only team to beat the Red Dragons. So, I mean, I got a feeling these two are going to meet in the playoffs. And that's just going to be a game to watch. Here goes the Red Dragons, still with the lead, looking to claim their 15th win of the season. 2 tight ends out to the right side. They'll run that way, and the defense all over C.J. Bobo as he gets taken down for a loss of 2. As Ratliff was there to blow him up for a loss, and now it's going to set up 2nd down and 12 for the Red Dragons. The Red Dragons looking like they're going to play it smart here. Just try to run the clock down and just ease out with this victory. 2nd and 12 at the 18. He's going to look, throws, and a nice solid catch in traffic by Compton. Looking at this defense, ranked 8th in the league, so I mean, to be able to put 42 points up on them. I mean, actually, it really didn't all come from the offense, but still this defense really solid. And the Red Dragons offense still finding ways to make plays happen. 3rd down and 4. Here goes Lewis, and an incomplete pass, but there's a flag on the field. And it's going to be holding on the offense, so they'll most likely decline that one to bring up 4th down, and they will do just that. So the Red Dragons going to have to punt it away. Nice high punt, this one in the air, not fair catch. He's going to try to make something happen with it, breaking through some tackles. And here goes Carlos Leveretti. He's going to be taken down at the 28 after a pretty good return there. And now he'll trot back out onto the field. No, he'll stay out. I don't know how he's trotting onto the field after he just returned the ball. But anyway, the offense going to come back out onto the field, down still by 12, as they'll have possession at the 28. First and 10, here goes Reed Wagner. Pressure's coming, rolling out. He can't get rid of the ball, and he is sacked for the 3rd time today by Sims. Christian Sims has just been an absolute beast all day for the Red Dragons, and he has met Reed Wagner for the 4th time, actually. He had 2 half sacks, so he actually was able to get in on 4 sacks, but that totals up as 3. And I know Reed Wagner is just like, man, we got to do something about this guy. I mean, he's just getting off the blocks. And he tried to roll out the pocket, and Sims just getting off the block and making a huge play yet again. After that sack, they lose 8 yards, and it's 3rd and 18. Shotgun here, 5 wide empty set. Wagner going to look, throws, gets it out to Cushing, his tight end, breaks the first tackle, and then he goes down at the 28 where they started for a gain of 8. So now it's 3rd down and 10 for the Sentinels. What's good, Matty-O? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Appreciate everybody who is here at this live stream, man. If you aren't part of the Relocation Football League or would like to learn more about it, go to my website, relocationfootballleague.com. Become part of the community. Submit a draft player. See one of your guys compete on a team and most likely and try to win a RFL championship. It's a lot of fun. Gotta self-promote on these live streams sometimes, right? Anyway, 3rd down and 10. Here they are, looking like they're setting up the screen. He's got the blocks, and he's got the first down. And that's going to come up big for them as they'll get it out to the 41, and they'll continue on with this drive. There goes Wagner, pressure in his face, throws as he gets it out to Leveretti, and he is tackled immediately. Reed Wagner with over 300 yards passing in this game. He's been, for the most part, accurate. Now it's 2nd down and 7 here for the Sentinels. There goes Wagner looking to throw. Pressure hasn't came yet, and he tries to squeeze that one in to Keenan Drayton again, and he takes immediate contact, and he couldn't come down with that in traffic. It was met between 2 Red Dragons defenders. Here's another look at it. That was a tough catch to be made by any receiver, and he just absolutely gets drilled. So with that incomplete pass, it sets up now 3rd and 7. All in the backfield by himself is Reed Wagner. Wagner's going to look to throw. Pressure's coming his way. Christian Sims, he gets the sack. It's scooped up by the defense, and here he is getting chased down, but he'll separate, and it's a touchdown for the Red Dragons. And that play right there, I believe, is going to do it here. Red Dragons, I mean, their defense puts up almost as much points as their offense at times. I mean, that's the 3rd defensive touchdown that they've gotten this game. 2 coming from fumble sacks. And that is just absolutely amazing how solid, how scary this defense is. And that's Mike Luke coming up with that recovery for a touchdown to stretch their lead now. And they're up by 18 this one. The extra point will put them up by 19. And it's good. So the score now 49-30. Who would have thought this game would have been a shootout the way it is? You thought, of course, coming in this game, what I thought, I figured it would be a competitive game, as it is, but less scoring. But this one had a combined total of 79 points in this game. There goes the kickoff. This one going to be fielded from the 3. The Sentinels don't look like they're going to be able to pull this off. They had a little comeback going and were able to cut the score within 5, with the score at one point being 35-30. But the offense and the defense of the Red Dragons once again catching fire and getting it done. Six minutes and 33 seconds left here in the ball game. There goes Reed Wagner looking, throws on the move. And they're going to say that's incomplete. He didn't get his second foot in. And so now that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Second down here for the Sentinels. Pressure's coming. He's got to get the ball away quickly. And he had no choice but to throw it in the flats to his running back, Leveretti, and that's going to be only a gain of a yard. It's 3rd and 9. And that's one thing about this Red Dragons defense. When they can get pressure in, they get pressure in. And, I mean, your quarterback has got to be smart enough and skilled enough to be able to throw that ball away as fast as he possibly can. Because if not, I mean, he's going to pay for it. He's going to be on the ground. Third down and 9. Here they go, setting up the screen. It's worked before, and it looks like it may work again, just barely. As Leveretti, I think he spanned enough to get it, and he did. So it's first down and 10 at the 36. And that play just worked enough. They seen the pass rush was being sent heavy by the Red Dragons, and they picked the perfect time to set up a screen pass again. And it worked, and it results in a first down. Time still ticking down, just a little over 5 minutes here left. Shotgun for Reed Wagner. Wagner's going to look to throw. Pressure's coming, and he will be sacked again. That's Mike Luke coming up with his first sack of the game and the team's 8th. The offensive line has been having a little bit of trouble pass protecting for Wagner, but then also on top of it, Wagner hasn't done an excellent job of getting rid of the ball fast enough, so the blame is on both sides. Second down and 18 after the sack. Throw across the middle, and that's Roland Jeffries, the tight end, with a first down. Roland Jeffries, solid day for him. 4 catches, 56 yards. Wins there on the post route, and a perfectly thrown, timed-up pass by Reed Wagner. Catching him right there in stride. Nice tackle made by the safety, Alex Stone. So they get it to midfield. We have reached now 4 minutes left in this ball game, and a false start's going to back them up 5.
False start, offense.
First down and 15 from the 45. He can barely get that ball off. That's Mike Luke again with the pressure on Wagner. So he just wins another one-on-one battle with the left tackle there. And he almost gets his second sack of the game. Once again, they'll come out in the 5-wide empty set. Why not? They are down heavy here. Under 4 minutes. Wagner going to look, gets it out. And that's not going to be good for too much, as he'll get it right back to midfield, getting back the yards that they lost. That's Hepburn on the reception. And so now it's 3rd and 10. Shotgun for Wagner. Going to send a blitz with the corner. Nobody open. And he has no choice but to throw it away. And they're going to go for it here at midfield. 4th down and 10. 2 safeties deep. They got the corners pressed up for the Red Dragons. And a false start. That's going to kill them, as they'll back them up 5. So 4th down and 15 at the 45-yard line. Play action here. Here goes Wagner looking, throws, and the catch is made by Drayton. It's a beautiful catch. It was man-to-man coverage. Stuck with their guys long enough, try to get the pressure there as they've been getting. And there goes Keenan Drayton winning there on the route. And that had to have been a perfectly placed ball. Celestin was all over him. But a beautifully thrown ball right there by Reed Wagner, able to pick up the first down. And with that completion, Keenan Drayton over 100 yards receiving today. He said, I think there's going to be some offensive changes in there. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of offensive changes, I believe, for a lot of teams in the offseason, man. So I think Orlando is going to have some offensive changes. Oh, yeah, you're talking about Orlando specifically? Like, what changes do you think, that they'll make? They might go, start Irvin Thomas at running back, the rookie that they drafted out of UCLA this past season, or this season. And, I believe they got some good receivers. I think they got good receivers. So the receiving core is there. The running back core, I think they got some good running backs. Offensive line, yeah, the offensive line may be the struggle point there for the offense. So there's a lot of teams that needs to work on their offensive line and some players on the defensive side of the ball. But Yeah, the Sentinels are a pretty solid team, man. I figured they'll be a team to make it into the playoffs, but for a second straight year in the RFL, they come up short. False start there by the offensive line, and that's going to back them up 5 again. And yeah, just like you were saying, this offensive line, they've been really undisciplined, a lot of penalties, and they haven't been protecting well for Reed Wagner back there. Maybe that's the reason why he hasn't played up to that 99 overall caliber. First down and 15. Here goes a throw. Beautiful catch made by the rookie Irvin Thomas. Right over the shoulder, but he only gets about 3 yards back. And so we're under 2 minutes. They're going to run the 2-minute offense. There goes Reed Wagner. Quick throw as he gets it out. And that doesn't really get much. He'll get right back to the line of scrimmage. Same formation is 3rd and 13. Wagner's going to look to throw. Pressure's coming. And he just sails this one out of bounds. 55 times he's thrown today. He's just 19 yards short for throwing over 400 yards here in this game. So he's really been airing it out really well on his defense. And at sometimes this cost him. He had thrown a pick 6 earlier today. But he's been playing a lot better here in this game. Goes a throw over the middle, and it's a first down on 4th again as he finds Keenan Drayton. And with that reception, that's exactly 19 yards, and that puts Reed Wagner at 400 yards passing. First and goal. There goes a completion over the middle, and Irvin Thomas can't turn around fast enough to try to fight to get in the end zone, but he does get it to the 1-yard line. So it looks like the Sentinels may be able to score before the end of this game at least. And here goes Wagner moving around in the pocket, and he is sacked for the 5th time by Sims. Sims has just been absolutely dominated. And another false start by the offensive line. That's going to back them up 5 and put them at the 10. So many sacks in this game given up by the Sentinels. It's 3rd down and goal at the 10-yard line. Shotgun for Wagner. He's going to look to try to throw in the end zone, and it's dropped. Had his hands on it, and Streeter just couldn't come down with the catch to give them 6. So now they'll have to face a 4th down again back at the 10-yard line. Pretty sure, of course, they're going to go for it. Why not? He loft that one up, and it was a pretty good, solid ball, too. And he put it right over top of the defense in between where the space of the zone was. But Streeter just couldn't come up with the catch. 4th and goal, they're going to look to go for it. Here goes a throw, and it's going to be dropped by Irvin Thomas. And that's going to end their drive in hopes of trying to come back into this game, as now that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Red Dragons with 39 seconds left. You already know they're just going to come out here and take a knee. And that was a perfectly placed ball, though, by Reed Wagner. The defense was able to deliver the contact, force the incomplete pass, and now coming out onto the field are the Red Dragons. They're not taking a knee, though. Looks like they may just run the ball. And they are. Here goes a run by C.J. Bobo, and look at this to add insult to injury. He's going to take it the distance, 90 yards to the house, and put up over 50 points in this game. Wow, this is the 2nd time in a row that we've seen a game get scored over 50 points. So here goes the extra point attempt, and the score is now 56-30. 28 seconds remaining. I mean, they could have just taken the knee, but no, they just run the ball with C.J. Bobo, and he rushes 90 yards to the house. And that's how you shame a divisional rival right there, just scoring another touchdown to final seconds of the game. I mean, they've got to be a little bit heartbroken after that. And this crowd here in Orlando is just dead silent. Knees taken in the end zone, and with 28 seconds left, they're most likely going to still look to try to air it out. try to score before the end of this one, but chances of that happening extremely low. Play action here for Reed Wagner. He's going to take a shot deep, and it's going to be intercepted. It's Marvin Burge, and he's going to be out at the 49. So that's going to be it here. Add even more insult to injury. They get a pick. And they're still not coming out here taking a knee. Wow. Goes a handoff, and CJ Bobo, thank God that he didn't take that one a distance. And that's going to end the game. I'm pretty sure that's going to be it. The Red Dragons, man, come in here and get it done, putting up 56 points on the road over the Sentinels. And look, they still come out in, victory formation, but they don't get to playoff. But man, that's an upsetting season here for the Sentinels. They had an opportunity to be able to get into post play about way back at like week 15, lost some crucial games. Got a chance to at least finish out the season and try to knock off their division rivals and the #1 team in the RFL, the Red Dragons. Instead, they get blown out again with a score of 56-30, and they're going to finish their season 9-7. Yeah, it definitely does seem like at this point the Red Dragons are pretty much unbeatable. What team is going to knock what team might knock these teams off? Might knock the Red Dragons off in the playoffs? What do you guys think? Do you think they're going to go all the way and win the second relocation championship in the Relocation Bowl, or do you think there's going to be a team that will upset the Red Dragons and get it done? I mean, these guys almost finished a perfect season, 15-1, and in the last couple of weeks, they've been blowing teams out. That's going to do it here in Orlando. The Sentinels taking a terrible loss here at home. I mean, that's gotta hurt, especially that last-minute touchdown run by CJ Bobo. Of course, about to get into the stats. What's good, Y? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. About to get into the stats, though, of the game. Anybody got any more comments? Feel free to send those as I go through these. You say the Huskies might beat them. Yeah, the Huskies definitely are the contender. That's the only team that's beat them this season. So, I hope that these two meet in the playoffs. But the Huskies, since they're in a wild card spot, they're going to have to play in the wild card round of the playoffs. So hopefully they don't get eliminated. We've seen things happen, but they are going to be a tough team to beat. But yeah, that's going to do it here. Sentinels getting absolutely destroyed by a deficit of 26 points. Let's go through the stats here of this game. Reed Wagner, he threw 60 passes in this game, completed 40 of them with 66%, 405 yards, 2 touchdowns, but those 2 interceptions really cost him. One of them going for a pick 6. And then Joey Luigs, he was on fire for the Red Dragons. 15 for 20, 236 yards pass, 75%. Look at the QBR, almost perfect at 153.3. And he had 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. So he was balling for the Red Dragons here in this game. Looking at the ground game, CJ Bobo had a day. Started out a little rough, but he had a day. 16 carries for 172 yards, 2 long touchdown run, and 1 at the end of the game. And he took the distance 90 yards, and that's what really boosted him up. He had 2 touchdowns as well, and so, man, he did a great job on the ground for the Red Dragons. Carlos Leveretti, he had a rough day. 18 carries, 44 yards. And that's it as far as the running backs. Receiving-wise, Keenan Drayton came up with some big catches, the only receiver to touch over 100 yards in this game. He had 7 catches for 128, no touchdowns though. Troy Siller was the leading receiver for the Red Dragons with 3 catches for 77 and a touchdown. And as far as other players who had a touchdown, a lot of guys who had a touchdown in this one. Troy Siller had a touchdown. Malcolm Rucker had the 1 catch for a touchdown. Sean McClure, the tight end, with 1. Irvin Thomas getting his first career touchdown in the RFL at the last game of the season. And Hassan Streeter also had himself a touchdown as well. On the defensive side of the ball, leading in tackles, this free safety, Marvin Bird, 17 tackles. Of course, we don't look at these because it's been broken in Madden 17, but Look at that, 14 assist tackles. That's just crazy. But other than that, he also had a pick, which was towards the end of the game. Leading in tackles for a loss, he had Charles Raymond, 5 total tackles today, which is kind of uncharacteristic. He's usually in on a lot more tackles. He only had a total of 5. He had a sack and a half also. Seth Hope had himself 2 tackles for loss, 8 total tackles. And Derek Williamson, the linebacker, the other linebacker for the Red Dragon. All 3 of the linebackers here. Look at this. Left outside, right outside, and middle linebacker there. Having 2 tackles for loss on the day, which was tied for the most. And Derek Williamson, I believe, had the other half a sack to Charles Raymond. And in interceptions, Jalen Hayward had the pick 6 that really sparked him with 43-yard interception. And Marvin Burge, as we said, had the 1 interception as well. But that's going to do it stat-wise, you guys. Another extremely high-scoring game. The Red Dragons knock off the Orlando Sentinels 56-30. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. And let's also not forget 2 more live streams left today on RFL Game Day. And those live streams are going to be huge. It's going to be the Red Dragons, they just played. The Thunderbirds at home taking on the Shamrocks. If the Thunderbirds win, they are in the RFL playoffs. And then the game after that, which will be at 8 o'clock tonight, is going to be the Barons traveling to Oklahoma City to take on the Lancers. And if the Lancers can win that game, then they are going to be in the playoffs. So both of these teams have their postseason in jeopardy here. And they have an opportunity to seize the moment and win. Both of these teams are actually expected to win. The Oklahoma Lancers are expected to beat the Barons, even though they lost to them before earlier in the season. And the Thunderbirds are expected to beat the Shamrocks. So it's going to be some big games, you guys. Hope to see you guys there. It's your boy Smitty, and I'm out. Peace. And to answer your question, Allison Crocodile, I got a feeling the Red Dragons won't win the Relocation Bowl. Let's not forget that they're going over to Madden 18, so they might play a little bit different, but still they're going to be pretty dominant. So hope that answers your question, and I'll see you guys at 4 o'clock.